Hello, my name is Jennifer Foerster. Thank you to UC Berkeley Arts Research Center for inviting me to participate in the Poetry Month flash reading series on the theme of emergence, emergency. I'm going to read several poems from a series entitled The Maybe Bird. They closed the subway the afternoon. Our boat disappeared over the earth's edge. It was a mistaken cliff, a starburst's notion of sublime mirage. When the flood returned to swallow the earth, we hadn't noticed the sky's unbluing. Fish slipped from blackness, flowering sun, or how hollow the sound left behind. Ocean's flocks tangled in grass. I write under tide, burrowing shut. Soon they will find me, restless in the channel with all I've loved. What lifted when I went through the gates? A rash of white marsh birds in the meadow, grassy clatter of antelope, echoes wreckage, charcoal teeth, a city's unsheathed blade. How I envied the unborn, burned gowns gathered in shade, stems snapped, beheaded. It is nice to be dead like this from grace. The author of time's bewildering light, her omniscient, inflexible flowers. And when the autumn's sweep blows in and turns tin the churning clouds, catfish trapped in ice against their own reflection's frozen mood, bereave their leafy drowning, brush their pale reflections, brown the mud upturned by plow, crushed parenthetical shapes of grass, a cloud margins, evergreen signage, belova yamochkat, si chihoyathlis. What detritus, the mind. I wade knee-deep in eucalyptus leaves, crescent upon crescent's green effluvient alphabet. The turning point came early, bleary-eyed. Turtle was already ahead of time, stealing prickly trinkets of lightning, the night's beaded intertidal chitons. With first light came first waves of departures. They folded their fishnets, flutes, and arrows, eclipsed the sun's primordial escape. We knew no one was coming to help us. I was shielding my daughter from the rain. All our old objects chained in their places, the cracked face of a traded timepiece, how we appear before we disappear, an image captured for the quickening. I would become my own coffin, for her a raft. This was how they found us after. By blood, I encountered my formlessness, hips and Cossacks netting the bones tender. I was changing from within the deep vein, a natural death, evolution's echo, my swallow's fleet, my loom's blue-metered weft impressed upon the murmuring river. I had been critical of the music, the lightness of it, language, marvelous thing, feathered match coat of Spanish origin, flame in my unfashionable closet. On my crown, I can still see the future. Be mindful, you said. Prepare for change. I changed the geological record without past romantic anxiety because I wanted to understand this moment in our history. Seagulls hatching from my wrist in full sentences.